So let the folks know what you really thought about the movie.
You're listening to the MCSFO podcast, where we speak one language, sci-fi.
All right, folks, this is Glenn here. We just got out seeing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I'm here with my compadres. Guys, let me know what y'all think about the movie, your thoughts. No spoilers.
This is Darian. No, I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. When I go to see Guardians of the Galaxy, I expect to hear feel energy, emotion. I don't expect to take it all too seriously or any of that stuff. And he really delivered. James Gunn delivered on all fronts. It was so many characters, so much action, and I felt like he really brought Guardians of the Galaxy home the way it should be brought home.
Awesome.
Hi, my name is Allison, and this really just felt like James Gunn doing his best work for Marvel, probably better than they deserve at this point. It just felt like the proper tie-up, and it felt like a goodbye, but it still felt like a hello, like there could be more in the future. Yeah.
Awesome.
How you doing? This is Tariq. I enjoyed this one. This was the best Guardians of the Galaxy. It was definitely stood on its own away from the MCU. That's one thing that the Guardians have always done, was have its own, universe within the universe. It definitely pulled on some emotional heartstrings and things like that. It was a roller coaster ride of emotions. We had some good times, some emotional times, and it was an enjoyable experience.
Hey, I'm Dre Bravo, and I really liked it. I think that the good thing about this was that it could be a standalone movie, meaning you didn't have to see the first two to really like it. I think the VFX in the sense were really good. The emotional moments weren't forced. Everything felt organic, and it was really a fun, fast-paced, yet well-paced movie.
Awesome. All right, folks, so now, spoiler alert. So let the folks know what you really thought about the movie. And if you want to include any spoilers. But hey, guys, we're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. We just finished seeing Volume 3. It's out in theaters this Friday, but we got a sneak peek of it today. So, we got to thank Amanda for this. So go ahead, Darren.
Okay. So I was digging the whole thing with Gamora, not really digging Chris Pratt. I'm glad they didn't end up getting together, but she just got more affinity for him or whatever. I thought that was a smart plot device, almost to show that they do have a bit of a natural connection, or otherwise she's just impressed by his character, right? Because she actually started to like him when she saw what he did, like his actual heroic actions and everything like that. I mean, I'm going to just say I really loved it. I mean, I really do think it was an incredibly entertaining movie, great family film. I would definitely recommend this to any kids or anything. I mean, it's violent. I mean, it's extremely violent, so maybe not kids under 10 for me, but anything over 10, I think is a great family film. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I would definitely say that this is a great family film. I think everything that you hoped would happen happens, and then more. And of course, James Gunn knows how to play everyone's emotions with his soundtrack choices. Every music note didn't seem like it was going to hit until it was in the context of the scene, and it was like, that's how it hits, and now it's hitting me, and like you just feel it, like once it starts playing. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but I do love the fact that Peter had to earn every bit of Gamora's respect, and she just didn't hand it over. She wasn't like, oh yeah, cool, hot guy, like let me just say hi. He had to earn every little bit of her respect to get anywhere with him, and then they still don't do what you think you're going to do with it. It felt like they were a family without having to be forced into being a family, and it made every moment involved with that all the more meaningful.
Awesome. This is Tariq. I really enjoyed it. I was expecting someone to die. I'm not gonna lie. I was going in hoping that someone would, but it was cool though. I really enjoyed it. I'm in the minority where I didn't like the first two Guardians because I thought it was very campy. But now going into the third one, I was like, okay, it's going to be a lot of campy shit. But actually, this is a fun ride to watch. It got me definitely, in different emotional ranges in terms of I was excited when, certain fight scenes happen. I was excited when certain moments happen or, certain storylines with Rocket and his flashbacks that really...
Did you cry?
I ain't gonna lie, a couple tears dropped. I ain't gonna lie.
There we go.
Couple tears dropped.
Rocket storyline.
It was when they all died. In his flashback. His flashback. That was
touching.
That was touching. Yeah. Then when they all decided to find themselves outside of this family, because a lot of them that's all they've known. I like that aspect of it, and how they learn more about each other as characters and things like that. I like the fact that with this movies, it doesn't depend on the rest of the MCU. It's always on its own stand-up merit. So I like that aspect of it, and you don't need to see the other movies at all. It's literally its own thing.
Hey, Dre Bravo. I love the movie. I guess the thing that could have been better was Adam Warlock. I wish they could have utilized him a lot more, especially since they built him up so much. I know that's probably going to come, but I think he should have been way, way more in the movie. Either more as the villain or just more as the character overall. But other than that, I think it really expounded on Rocket from being just an asshole. And acknowledging that he is, in fact, a raccoon and whatever the hell he thought he was. That identity crisis is now over. I think it was funny and out of nowhere that they actually made Groot be able to speak English.
It's one you sent teacher.
Right.
And I think they made the High Evolutionary a good villain because he was very human.
Oh, he believed in himself.
He was very human in his villainness, which made him even more of a villain than other villains.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a good movie, and I'm looking forward to hopefully them expounding on other characters now that they're not the Guardians anymore.
Can I offer one more thing?
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 end credit scenes, and there's plenty of time to run to the restroom between the first and the second one.
Awesome. Folks, yeah, definitely you would love this film. It's the themes, I think, are love, family, and friendship. So definitely check this out. We'll see you guys for the next one, okay? Peace.
This concludes our show for today. But if this is your first time visiting, then welcome aboard. The Multicultural Sci-fi Organization, or MCSFO for short, markets, promotes, discusses, and educates in the medium of science fiction and technology with a unique focus from an international perspective. We promote diversity and inclusion in the sci-fi, fantasy, and comic book genres. We would love to hear what you guys think about today's topic, or if you just want to chime in, you can post your comments below. And for more videos, hit the subscribe button.